You see them everywhere these days, construction sites. Big, dirty, loud places full of hardworking men and women, right? Well, yeah. Technology is changing everything about the way we build things, and I'm not just talking about nail guns and backhoes. We're talking robots, drones, 3D printers, the kind of stuff that used to be science fiction, but today, it's just another day on the job site. We're gonna get our hands dirty with the top 5 technologies that are changing the face of construction. One brick, one beam, one bite at a time. Let's get to work. Alright, remember that thing I said about science fiction? Well, get this, we're already printing houses. Not blueprints, not models, but actual livable homes, layer by layer, like a giant concrete birthday cake. 3D printing is changing the game in construction, and it's not hard to see why. First off, speed. Imagine building a house in a day or two. That's what 3D printing can do. It's like having a crew of 1,000 robots working around the clock, laying down concrete with pinpoint accuracy. And speaking of accuracy, forget about crooked walls or uneven floors. 3D printers don't make mistakes. Traditional construction generates a mountain of waste, but 3D printing uses only the material it needs, exactly where it needs it. Less waste means less money down the drain, which is something everyone can appreciate. But here's the best part. 3D printing opens up a whole new world of design possibilities. Need a curved wall? No problem. Want a house shaped like a seashell? Go for it. The only limit is your imagination. Someone's got to design those 3D printed houses, operate the machines, and put the finishing touches on the job. It's faster, it's more efficient, and it's going to change the way we think about building. We're just getting started. Remember the days when surveyors had to drag their equipment through mud, up hills, and over rough terrain just to get the lay of the land? Those days are fading faster than a farmer's tan in December, thanks to the rise of drones in construction. These flying marvels are like having an extra set of eyes in the sky, providing a bird's-eye view of the entire job site. Drones equipped with high-resolution cameras and sensors can capture incredible detail, creating accurate 3D maps and models that would make a cartographer weep with joy. Need to survey a sprawling construction site? Send in the drone. It'll zip around, snapping photos and collecting data faster than a swarm of bees on a caffeine bender. And because drones can access hard-to-reach areas, they're perfect for inspecting bridges, towers, and other structures that would send a shiver down the spine of any self-respecting scaffold worker. Drones are also making construction sites safer. By identifying potential hazards like unstable ground or overhead power lines, drones can help prevent accidents before they happen. And if something does go wrong, drones can provide real-time situational awareness to first responders, helping them get to where they need to be faster and more efficiently. Drones have their limitations like battery life and susceptibility to bad weather. But as the technology continues to evolve, we can expect drones to play an even bigger role in the future of construction. It's probably hard at work, making the job safer, faster, and more efficient for everyone involved, and that's something worth buzzing about. Chapter 3. Building the future, one model at a time. BIM. Okay, so we've talked about printing houses and flying robots, but what about the brains behind the operation? That's where Building Information Modeling, or BIM for short, comes in. Now I know what you're thinking. BIM? Sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry. But trust me on this one, folks, BIM is anything but boring. It's like taking all the blueprints, drawings, and plans for a building and putting them into a giant interactive 3-dimensional model. Imagine being able to walk through a building before a single brick is laid to see how all the systems fit together, from the plumbing to the electrical to the HVAC. That's the power of BIM. BIM allows architects, engineers, and contractors to collaborate in real time, catching potential problems before they turn into costly delays. Need to move a wall? No problem, just drag and drop it in the BIM model and see how it affects everything else. Want to try out different materials or design options? BIM lets you do that too, without having to redraw a single line. So the next time you walk into a modern building and marvel at its sleek design and seamless functionality, remember that BIM probably played a big part in making it happen. And that's something worth building on. Chapter 4. Robots on the Rise. Automation in Construction. Let's face it, folks, construction can be tough, dangerous work. Heavy lifting, repetitive tasks, and hazardous environments are all part of the job. But what if we could take some of the risk out of the equation? What if we could let robots handle the dirty, dangerous jobs, freeing up human workers to focus on tasks that require creativity, problem solving, and good old-fashioned ingenuity. Well, that's exactly what's happening with the rise of robotics and automation in construction. From bricklaying robots that can lay thousands of bricks a day to automated welding systems that work with laser-like precision, robots are changing the face of the construction site. Robots excel at repetitive tasks that require consistency and precision, but they can't think on their feet or solve problems like humans can. That's why the future of construction will involve a collaborative partnership between humans and robots, each playing to their strengths. Imagine a construction site where robots handle the heavy lifting, welding, and bricklaying, while human workers oversee the process, manage the technology, and ensure that everything meets the highest standards of quality and craftsmanship. So, the next time you see a robot on a construction site, don't be afraid, because the robots are here to stay, and they're just getting started. Chapter 5. Building Green Sustainable Construction Materials. We've all heard the buzzwords, eco-friendly, sustainable, green building, but in the world of construction, these words are more than just trendy jargon. They represent a fundamental shift in the way we think about building. See, for too long we've built with little regard for the environmental impact of our choices. We've chopped down forests, mined mountains, and pumped pollutants into the atmosphere, all in the name of progress. But the bill has come due, and it's time to start building smarter, more sustainably. The good news is, the construction industry is stepping up to the challenge, with a wave of innovative new materials that are not only good for the planet but also offer superior performance and durability. Take concrete, for example. It's the most widely used building material on the planet, but its production is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions. Enter green concrete, a revolutionary new material made with recycled aggregates and industrial byproducts, significantly reducing its carbon footprint. From self-healing concrete that can repair its own cracks to bio-based insulation materials made from mushrooms and hemp, the future of building is looking decidedly green. These sustainable materials aren't just good for the environment, they're also good for business. Buildings constructed with eco-friendly materials often have lower operating costs, thanks to improved energy efficiency and reduced waste. The future of building is here, and it's looking greener than ever. Chapter 6. Building a Better Tomorrow. So there you have it, folks. The top 5 emerging trends in construction technology that are revolutionizing the industry. From three-dimensional printed homes to drones surveying the skies, from BIM models bringing buildings to life before our eyes to robots working side by side with humans, and sustainable materials paving the way for a greener future, the construction industry is on the cusp of a technological revolution. These innovations aren't just about building bigger and faster, they're about building smarter, safer, and more sustainably. What do you think will be the most impactful technology? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the future of construction. Until next time, keep on building. GRG. Simply groundbreaking.